It's the last morning here at Airecon and the halls have just opened and there's so much more for us to get around and cover.
It's going to be a busy day. Hello and welcome to BoxedMeeples for what is going to be our last vlog from right here at Airecon in Harrogate. Yeah, we've had already 3 very busy days and we're going to embrace the last day and give it a big French kiss as we explore all of the halls we haven't yet been to right here at the Convention Centre. Yeah,
there's loads for us to cover and I'm also going to go to a tour and we're hoping to do one of the big events, so wish us luck.
Lots to cram in. I'm with Nikki from Cosmos and it's a very exciting Airecon for you this year.
It is, we've got all sorts of stuff going on. We've got a couple of games that we've been launching here at Airecon. We've got Marvelous, which is a really kind of fun Candy Crush type game, but a board game. And Cram from Devere, another one of the great kind of intriguing and strategic games in a small box that Devere are known for. So these are being released here this weekend.
A lot of buzz about Cram at the moment.
Loads. That's been at the library non-stop, so we're really, really pleased with that and lots of sales. It's fantastic. Australis is coming out at UK Games Expo. Really excited about this. It's going to be our big game for Expo. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's the East Australian current. Lots going on. Turtles, Nemo type fishes. Can't lose on that really one.
It's pretty much my minimum requirement in any game is to have a Nemo fish.
I feel it's very important these days, yes.
Not enough Nemo fish, I think, in games. Well, have a fantastic last day.
Thank you so much, we're so excited.
There's a huge Harmony sign here and it matches the huge extra large version of the game. Harmonies is a game that's kind of blown up over the last maybe 6 months, year. Everyone seems to be absolutely loving it. We play it quite a bit on BGA, but it's really nice to see these extra large versions of games here at the con. I'm here with Meeplewood, who not only have the crokinole tables here, but also there's some gorgeous looking board game tables that we definitely want in our board game space. Tell us more about it.
So, Airecon's a fantastic event for us, meeting out with members of the community and customers, new and old. We sponsored the crokinole tournaments, which was absolutely amazing, just to see that many people playing and flicking. We're here with some of our handmade tables and crokinole. Really enjoyed this event, and yeah, we're getting the tables.
Good.
If you're looking at this and going, oh, I love a bit of Meeplewood in my life, but I'm not at Airecon, you don't need to worry, because some of these fantastic crokinole boards will be going on to crowdfunding later in the year. And if you want to see more of that content, make sure you subscribe to our channel, because we're going to be covering this in a lot of detail.
We are indeed.
Now this time last year, you would have seen I sat down with Restless Spirits, completely fell in love with the game, and it's exciting to see it now as it inches towards Kickstarter.
Yep, we're really nearly there now. We've had, well, a total of 2 years working on it now, essentially. You're actually the first people to actually come and sit down with us and record and take an interest in the game that way. So thank you so much for that.
Oh, you're so kind. Yeah, it's the art that dragged me, because the look of this game is incredible. And that's a real labour of love.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've taken less of a focus on the playtesting because we're kind of 99% of the way there now.
Right.
All the feedback we got from last year, from Airecon, UKG and other expos, we've taken all of that and basically streamlined it, added a few little bits and pieces to keep it fresh, extend the replayability as well, which is really good. And we balanced it, which is obviously the most important thing.
That's always a thing. I mean,
we're hoping to come to Kickstarter in, well, we're saying this summer.
Yep.
We haven't got an exact date yet, but we have got a pre-launch page, which is live on Kickstarter, so you can follow it through that. And we've also got a website where you can join a mailing list, where we'll be sending out various offers and updates, and maybe some ways of getting a little discount on getting on that early bird when we do the Kickstarter.
And if people want to see some amazing video content on it, where should they look?
Well, I've made some.
There's only some sort of YouTube channel they could watch.
If only. I can't really think of
No, but that'd be a good one to
there
watch.
were these guys that came around last year, actually.
They sound amazing. Probably them.
Yeah, look them up.
There.
BoxedMeeples.
I hear they're great.
That's the ones.
If you've been walking around any expo in the UK recently, you have probably seen War of the Worlds One More Day. It's probably the greatest stand you see around here. And you thought, what is that all about? What is it all about? What are we looking at?
Okay, so War of the Worlds One More Day is a game I've been working on for the last few years, and it's a story-driven solo deck builder based on the novel H.G. Wells, and you'll play through as either a journalist or an infantry soldier through one of 6 unique stories and try and survive through the Martian invasion of Victorian England.
Well, if anyone's been watching the channel for a long time, you'll know how much I enjoy solo games. And also, this doesn't have a massive kind of table presence, so can I play this on a train?
You could do, I think so. I've packed it down, I've made it a small spot. You can have a lovely big setup, see all the artwork, but you can also compress it down to an area about that big and get away with it. So maybe not quite a train.
So not
train,
a lap okay, if I hog that big table.
I think if you have the big table, you'll be all right.
I'll be good. And because this is so thematic, everything about this drips theme, from the card art to just the overall atmosphere of it. And I guess that was always the intention all along.
Yeah, I've loved War of the Worlds since I was about 8 years old, and I found out about War of the Worlds. I've just hoovered up everything to do with War of the Worlds. I absolutely love it, and I wanted this game to be a real celebration of the novel and how awesome that is. And so most of the cards have got a little quote on from the book. I've been just research and try and make it as thematic as possible. Yeah.
So the Martians are coming.
They're definitely coming, and we're all doomed.
So this is Dice Shop Online, and if you ever need some teeny tiny dice for teeny tiny mice, at least now you know where to go. Whenever we're at expos, people always say, where do you get your comical t-shirts from? Same ones we wear in the videos, and it's right here at Shirts and Merch.
Yes, I've got my Obsession one on today.
You would have seen us wearing a Back to Future, Back to Table one earlier, and you've seen them all throughout our videos. We cannot recommend Shirts and Merch nearly enough. Not only are they, you bought them on various auction sites, but you wear them once, they wash out. Not with these will last forever, and the colours remain as crisp as the day you bought them. So if you want a geeky shirt with board gamey puns, this guy, come here.
Thank you, BoxedMeeples.
Check out the channel for the new ones coming our way. To Queen Suite area where we've got some quiet gaming rooms, some RPG gaming rooms, and even some talks and things. So the Critterific talks were up here the other day, and today there's been another one from Hereford Board Games about building a community. So really interesting, talking to people that are running different events and the clubs and things locally to you, hopefully. So really interesting to see people's ideas on how to better improve them, to increase the growth of their groups and more interaction, which is nice to see.
So while Libby is in a meeting for her real life job, now is the ideal opportunity to roam this bring and buy and find my probably awful £5 game that I always seem to buy. One time I'm going to buy something for £5 and really struck gold, but it's quite late now on a Sunday. The dregs are left in there. I don't think it's going to be this time, but £5 the budget. Let's see how we get on. Of course, the benefit to shopping so late in the day at the end of the expo is that the shelves have dwindled, admittedly, but the good news is a lot of the prices have come down. So there's chances you can find bargains. Now, I've gone awry in the past by focusing on the big box games. I think the secret here I'm going to have to do is actually think about buying something smaller on these tables that kind of fringe around the outside and looking for a bargain in a teeny tiny box. It might be cheating, but I've picked 2 games, both for £5. Keyframes I've gone for because my daughter actually loves animation. This is from the designers of White Castle. And also, I've got Fork, which I remember Libby played at Essen a few beers back and was demoed by our friend Bondsnator, and she seemed to really love it. Libby scoffs. She says you're never going to get a good game in the bring and buy for £5. I think this year is the year I've done it. I've got something glorious for the price of a meal deal.
Oh, I think I can guess what's happened here with that smug and dancey look. Someone has been to the bring and buy and they've not yet got their £5 bargain game. But I think that might well have changed. What have you got?
I've got a gem. Do you want to see? Right.
Have you got a gem?
Well, I kind of cheated a little bit because I didn't get 1 game. I got 2.
2 for not for a £5, or you got 2
each.
£5 games?
So I have Fork.
Oh, nice.
Which I remember you played with Bonds.
I did.
Really enjoyed.
Yeah, Essen.
£5, and according to the little description, Kickstarter with Wild Kale expansion and board. I don't know how that fits in the little tag thing, but it does. Now this one, as you know, our daughter is very interested in animation, but look at the designers. They only made White Castle, didn't they?
Oh, Shay and Ezra, yes.
So I think one of these could be a winner.
So we're here with the most gorgeous tables ever, with all their fancy components, lovely shining lights. And this is the Megan table that's on GameFound at the moment, isn't it?
That's correct. So let me present the Megan 2.0. Currently is the perfect chance to join the campaign because the campaign is live. It will be on till end of March. So I encourage you to back the campaign because it's the last chance for that great prices. There is the stretch pay option available, and I'm sure you will find the perfect table for you.
And what makes this a 2.0 as opposed, what's the upgrade from the ones
definitely
previously?
the lights. As you can see, the light is an option you can get into your gaming table. There are new wood types, wood finishes. We are trying to be very natural way, let's say. And we also, as you can see, we introduce different kinds of components, add-ons, different kinds of pieces. So I'm sure you will find your perfect piece of furniture with Geek & Son.
Lovely. Thanks so much.
Thank you guys for visiting us. So make sure to follow us.
We've been playing even more playtest games, another one from Paverson, Secret Game B, and it's in a setting that's in one of our favourite themes.
Yeah. And very different to Secret Game A. Yeah, much more, I'd say it's more complicated than Secret Game A.
Marginally.
Yeah.
Marginally.
And it's a lot earlier, so we can't show you very much at all about it, because it's a lot earlier in the kind of production process. But I think it has the makings of greatness there. And once you get all that kind of trademark Paverson gloss that you get in these games, it's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna have an awful lot to say about it once it's been announced later in the year.
But for now,
I'm here with Mike from Pandora Celeste. How's the Airecon going?
It's going well, thank you very much. It seems to be quite a bit of a buzz. Everybody seems to be enjoying the games, so that's great. You know.
Excellent. So you're showing Pandora Celeste again?
Yeah, we're showing off Pandora Celeste again. What we're showing off this time around is the Pirates and Salvage expansion, which we're hoping to bring out later this year or start of next year.
Because you're looking to fulfill later in the summer?
We are fulfilling, certainly we're definitely fulfilling in June, and we're hoping to get it by UK Games Expo.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, what else is on the horizon?
We are also showing off our new game, Carta Imperia Rise of Rome, which is basically it's a deal-making mini 4X set in the Rise of the Roman Republic. Everybody kind of wheels and deals to try and get themselves the most prestige they can, and then discovers they've conquered the Roman Empire by mistake.
Sounds great.
Yeah, everybody seems to be really enjoying it, so that's good, you know.
Fantastic.
But actually, there's something I wanted to show you, because you guys have been fantastic to us. And so, sign of our appreciation, we thought that we would introduce a little character into Pandora.
I recognise this little character. FNK9, our dog is called Fen, and he's a German Spitz. And that looks a little bit like a German Spitz. I mean, he doesn't have a robot eye, but he does like to play fetch.
So Fen is basically a cyber dog, and if he's on the Fen side, he's really nice and useful and friendly. You can basically send him out to fetch tokens from the board and bring them back to you.
There's another side.
If he gets hurt, he flips to Fenrir the cyber hound, who is a tad uncontrollable and goes on the rampage against everybody, including you.
Including me?
Yeah,
oh, poor Fenny wouldn't hurt
so
me.
So you don't really want to be on the bad side of Fen. Let's put it that way.
Tables are thinning out, everyone's packing up their bags full of new board games to go back home with.
Yeah, it's very sad. It's been a fantastic 4 days, but we've got UK Games Expo to look forward to later on in the year. And of course, we'll be doing all of this again for that. So do let us know in the comments down below what has been your favourite part of Airecon if you came, or what's your favourite part you saw us doing while we're here.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you. And of course, we'll talk about our favourite bits and pieces, and more importantly, what games we brought home with us in an upcoming video. So do subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll hear our rundown of Airecon probably at the end of the week.
Probably soon. Yeah. But as always, thank you so much for watching.